So hello and welcome back to Go Again Gaming. My name is Az and today we are in Southampton. Roll intro.
So welcome back to the Let's Visit series, episode 2. If you're new here, this series is all about joining me as I travel different parts of the UK, explore all of their awesome surroundings, all of the monuments, all of the history, and then end up going to the local game store or local gaming venue of the area and challenging them to a game of flesh and blood. We'll also be taking a look inside the establishments and all of their stock, all of their inventory, and all of the services they have to offer to geeks like us. So on this episode, let's visit Border City, Southampton.
We've arrived at Border City. Let's go and meet Andrew. Hello, how you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Border City.
Thank you very much.
That's all right.
Can we have a grand tour of the place?
Yeah, follow me.
Where are we going first?
We're going to the private hire room. Cool. This is our private hire room. You can hire this out, do D&D sessions. We have loads of dice and figures, maps, etc. that you can use.
That's good because if people don't have the stuff that they want to aesthetically use, they can just grab it from the side
loads
here.
of stuff there. And this is also our organised play store for all of the events we do. Magic, Arkham Horror Place, OP sets that we need to use. And,
I do like how someone's just sat down there, they can just be like, oh, I need a dragon. Grab the dragon, put it on the table.
You can also hook it up to the screen and have your maps on the screen.
Nice.
So your fellow Dungeoneers can.
Yeah, well, a lot of it's digital as well, especially like over the last 2 years. A lot of people have got used to the aesthetics of the screen, which is good.
Playing online and stuff. So
got some ventilation as well. So
a couple of fans to keep you cool in the summer.
Yeah, good stuff. Nice.
Okay, cool. Right.
Lovely.
Move back into the main area. Yeah, that's a blast from the past.
Yeah.
Okay. This is one of our main gaming areas in the cafe. As you can see, we've got special banners up, which we put up for the pre-release. We've got 900 games in the cafe.
Wow.
At the moment, which you can choose to play.
So yeah, you heard him, 900 plus games in this amazing establishment, and not only that, but you can order drink, you can order food, you can book yourself in for a table. Andrew's going to explain that in a moment, but yeah, I mean, it's just a fantastic location for us nerds and geeks to sit down, feel safe, no matter what sort of troubles and anxieties we're having in the sort of big wide world that's out there at the moment. You can come down to Border City, all of that melts away with some of Amanda's amazing cake and all of these extensive games.
What is the setup? What come in and play and what's the
So you can book a table, but we do take walk-ins like any cafe.
Yeah.
It's £3 per session.
Yeah.
And then basically you can go pick up a game from any of the stores around the cafe and play it to your heart's content. It's a 3-hour session. After that, depending on how much you spend on the tab, it's like £1 an hour.
Yeah.
So
if someone wants to play Twilight Imperium, they need to spend £40 and stuff.
if you pay £15 on your tab, you don't pay any extra hours.
Nice.
So you can stay here, if you pay £15 on your tab, you can stay here all day. Also, play Twilight to your heart's content.
Yeah.
You might need to get you another table.
Yeah. Yeah.
But so
that's cool.
This is the bar area.
Yeah.
We have our products on sale. It's mostly card games. So Pokemon, Magic, Flesh and Blood. We've got a little bit of Digimon down here as well.
Yeah.
We do sleeves and other boxes as well. We've got some D&D books. The board games are from our friends Board Game Guru.
Yeah.
He does the board games for us. So, and follow me this way. We have more games every piece is sort of a section. So you've got classic games down there, 1 and 2 player games, party games here, co-op games.
Oh, wow, so it's all organised. Like co-op, 1 versus all. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. That's wonderful. Sorry, so all the games around the outside you can use to.
Yep. Yeah, every game around here, apart from that one,
apart from that shop over there. Yeah.
So, you can use. Yeah. Awesome. So in this section, it's A through Z. So
yeah.
They're just generic games, they're not games we've passed into a different section. Again, all these games are available. So pick one up off the shelf, take it back to your table and get on with it. We have the planners.
I love this.
On the wall of consultation.
Yeah.
So if you've only ever played Monopoly, then you can come up here and see what other games in our library you might want to have a go at. And on the other side, how long? It's just you've only got 45 minutes. There's no point picking up Twilight Imperium.
No.
So we've got a little guide over here.
Yeah.
That tells you how long said games should take.
Yeah. No, I do like that as well because like you say, if we get just walk-ins coming in. Yeah. So I bought our board game cafe and all to play Monopoly. If they finish that game, they can go on to Catan, and then if they want to feel more adventurous, they can go to Lord.
We do have Gamers Masters in here as well.
All right.
Who are more than happy to sit down at a table and teach you.
Oh, really?
So,
nice.
You tell them what you like, they will wander off, go and grab a game, bring it back to your table, teach you how to play it, and off you go. And so this last section is this room. This is it's actually known as the war room.
Increased lighting?
Yeah, unfortunately. It's a little dim. We normally have the back door open for extra lighting. And this is where our miniatures guys come in and play Warhammer and X-Wing, things like Blood Bowl, etc. We had a Blood Bowl tournament not so long ago.
Nice.
And my friend Carl, who's another part of the directors of the place, painted like 8 pictures in a week. So
wow.
a bit mental, but there you go. And we do have a rack of some of our donated games as well that you can purchase if you decide you got one on our shelves.
Alright, okay.
So you can actually purchase them from us at drastically reduced prices. So,
make sure you have a rummage through there then.
And we've got a big stack of stuff that you can use.
More terrain and stuff.
Yeah, terrain for your miniatures games.
Yeah.
If that's what you want.
Needed,
so,
awesome.
Pretty much everything we have here.
Sweet.
So for this particular episode, I did prep some questions I wanted to ask this particular establishment, because it's not a game store, really. It's an establishment, a community-based venue where people come together to eat, drink, and play games. They do have some product, but it isn't a game store for profit as such. So yeah, I sat down with Andrew to ask him a few questions before we slugged it out in the arena of Flesh and Blood.
So hello, welcome to the table. We're going to play some Flesh and Blood. But before we go into that, I just thought I'd just ask you a few questions about the establishment and obviously when.
Cool.
First thing I'd ask would be, how long have you been running the store and what's the sort of idea behind it or the sort of cause behind it? Because I know that the CIC part of the name means something different in comparison to normal.
So basically, we are a not-for-profit company. We've been running for about 5.5 years. It was set up by a lady called Hayley Binstead and Michelle Badswell. So, and they basically made the place because they wanted to do something for the local community.
Yeah, that's good,
so we do go out. So recently we've been to a couple of freshers events locally, just to show the local, the new people coming in. Sort of, we did a Chinese cultural event at one of the halls, which was good fun. In the end, we had about 40 to 50 people all playing board games in their little area. So yeah, we've been out to schools. We like to encourage sort of similar local businesses to our own who've got the same sort of ethos to come and use our area as well. So use the cafe for their own means.
So it's like literally all for the community, which is brilliant. Yeah. That's why I'm doing these videos. Just nothing to benefit me, just to get out there and just show these places to the world now that we can do this sort of stuff again.
Yeah.
So and obviously being in a student town as well, I imagine it's a renewable source of
we
stuff
try.
coming in.
We do try and engage with them every year. Obviously, every year it changes. So so it's one of those things that we try to get out because the Gaming versus Cancer events that we are involved with or have been involved with over the years, they run at the university as well.
Yeah.
So we have a big visual up at the university when those run.
Quite a big presence then, must be.
Yeah.
Nice. Sculpting lives forever.
Come in. Well, board games is for life.
It is, yeah, it really is. It really is. So moving on to sort of, like Flesh and Blood and the reason why I'm here personally, when did you sort of take that on? What sort of
So, I found Flesh and Blood through Team Covenant on YouTube.
Yeah.
I think it was around the year anniversary of the game had been out, and they started doing some content for it. Thought this looked cool. Tried to get some product.
Yeah.
Can't get any product.
No, that's it, isn't it?
So Welcome to Wrath and Arcane Rising, I think, were both out at the time, and I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I want to play this game. I can't play this game.
It's tough.
And then luckily, the Reaper Minis in Nottingham.
Yeah.
They're connected to a company in America. And I got a hold of the guy that runs it in America, and he was like, we're shipping stuff to UK in a couple of weeks. That all sold out immediately.
Yeah, I imagine
and
so.
I got back in contact with him, and he was like, we didn't realise it was going to sell out that quickly. We're going to send a bigger box. So they sent a big box, managed to get hold of some stuff, opened it on the channel, and since then I've been like, it's just a great game.
Yeah.
So every time I find a new game, I'm introduced to the cafe. So I was originally Star Wars Destiny, moved into this. Because Star Wars Destiny got killed by 50.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And then, so since then we've been doing it at the cafe. We didn't do any online stuff over the winter. We don't really have that capability of the manpower to sort of run that sort of thing. So since we've been allowed back in the cafe, we've been running regular events on weekends, but now we've moved to a regular sort of Wednesday armory events.
So there are armory events as well, so people can actually get the XP and stuff, which is good. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So we get the kits off of Ella. So we run armory every week.
Nice.
Blitz 1 week, classic construct the next week. So
Yeah,
we
very
rotate it around so everybody can get involved.
Nice.
So that's pretty much our Flesh and Blood.
Yeah, it's amazing to see like how quickly it's grown as well. Like you say about trying to get hold of product and that. Like when Tales of Aria has been released, obviously recently, it's just hard to get anything at the moment.
Yeah.
Especially because it's first edition. People thinking, fear of missing out. But what I also like about it is the fact that they do print the unlimited afterwards.
Yeah.
So
I think the release schedule could be a little bit better.
Yeah.
If they brought them a bit closer, or made them the same time.
Yeah.
But then obviously that brings printing logistics for them.
Yeah.
To transport and stuff like that. But at the moment as well, with the world still upside down, there's no lorry drivers, there's no petrol.
No.
According to we just take what we can get. To be honest, we got a good stock. We're getting them in Monday, and my players have basically bought all of it already. So I try to make sure my local players get the first choice on our stuff. Yeah. And then if I've got any left over, I'll open it up to them.
Do you have any left over?
It's not here yet.
No. Yeah. Oh, of course. Yeah.
It won't be here till Monday.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, we only paid for it Friday, so it's not here. I'm afraid.
That's right. What would you think your Flesh and Blood? What was your sort of drawing point? What's your favourite thing about it? Do you think?
I think it's just different. It's just different to the other card games. I'm sure I've played Star Wars, I've played Pokemon, haven't played Magic.
Yeah.
And there's various other card games over the years that I've played, and it just seemed that little bit different to all the rest of them, where you were starting from a point where you were at the top
Yeah.
You know, you're fully powered up,
Mm-hmm.
got all your armor,
Yeah.
got your sword, ready to swing,
Yeah.
and then like slowly over time you sort of get
Get
weaker
it all
and
down.
weaker.
Yeah.
I just thought that like mano a mano sort of arena sort of fighting
Yeah.
sort of vibe it gives off
Mm-hmm.
was just a little
Yeah.
bit different to everything else
Yeah,
that's out there at the moment.
Yeah.
Everything else is building,
Yeah.
build to a
Mhm.
crescendo. Whereas this, it's not really the same.
No. It's a lot more psychological as well, because every card has a purpose.
Yeah.
Like whether it's defending or pitching or
And
what.
that's the other thing about the game. It's like 4-card hand, and you look at it and you're like, oh, I can do this. I can do this. So,
Yeah.
and a lot of games are not quite like that. You're sort of like channeled into
Yeah.
one way of playing.
Yeah. Unless you're playing Leviathan, which we'll see soon.
Let's hope she doesn't play too well.
Yeah. But so apart from Flesh and Blood, then obviously being the reason why I'm here personally, what other sort of games and stuff do you like playing? Anything?
I love board games in general.
Games, yeah.
I will play any board game. Just put a board game in front of me, teach me how to play it, and I will quite happily just go off with it. And like I said, card games over the years have been sort of a mainstay. Used to play X-Wing competitively.
Yeah.
Before that, went over to version 2, which I didn't really follow.
Mm-hmm.
So Star Wars Destiny, I was quite competitive, did well in Euros a few years back. That's I like. It's weird. I love competitive card games, but I also like co-op stuff. I like the Arkham Horrors and
I do as well.
Marvel Champions.
Yeah.
I've got that's all stocked up, ready to be played sometime.
Yeah.
Haven't got it to the table too much
No.
over the last year because, well, particularly not allowed to talk to people,
Yeah.
or touch people, or be near people.
Yeah.
I've got all that to go. So there's not really any genre
You wouldn't
I
play.
want to play Monopoly.
No. Well, it's just
I'm sorry.
after getting your eyes opened into all these games, obviously. You've
Yeah,
seen
it's, I don't know. Even when I was a kid, Monopoly was just like, why are we playing this?
Yeah.
Why have I sat here for 4 hours
Yeah.
watching people just roll dice and go around the board?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree.
Sorry, Monopoly fans. We
Sorry,
have
Hasbro.
Monopoly. We have plenty of Monopoly on the shelf for you to play.
Did you ever used to play it and think, I could make a better game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think everybody does that. I think everybody who's into board games and sat there going,
Oh, I can do
make
this.
it up. I could make this better.
I'm
Similar game, but better.
Yeah.
I think it takes quite special people to actually make them good.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And finally, why should people come and play not just Flesh and Blood, but anything?
Yeah. Well, Born in the City it's a great atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
The place is very accepting. People find it very, very relaxing in here.
Yeah.
No matter what anxieties they have, they always feel welcome.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a great place to come and have a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
And grab a piece of Amanda's lovely cake that she makes.
There's cake as well.
And it's cake, and play board games. It's a cheap day out. If you want to compare it to going to the cinema, it's cheaper. If you want
Much cheaper.
And that sort of thing, and you will have a great time. Bring your friends and sit down, play a board game. You might not like your friends after you played the board game,
Yeah.
but
Cutthroat canvas.
it's a great place to be. It's a great place to spend some time.
Yeah, good stuff. Nice. Well, we're cracking onto a game of Flesh and Blood now, so
Cool.
good luck, sir.
Yeah, I think I'm going to need it.
So, welcome to the arena, and we've got Go Again Gaming versus Board in the City. Go Again Gaming has opted for a Leviathan build, very, very experimental, but caring about hitting hard with the graveyard. And then we have a classic Bravo build from Board in the Cities. Let's head down to the table in the arena, and let's see how it goes.
So welcome to the table. I'm going to be playing Leviathan today. So she's a shadow brute. So she cares about having massive attacks, but fueling them via banishing things to the graveyard. So there's a lot of having to put stuff in the graveyard, which is interesting, and then having to use that as a resource to attack. So it's going to be quite difficult. I've never played her before, but I've built something recently, which I think should be okay. So we'll see. What have you got?
I'm playing Bravo, Showstopper.
Yeah.
with his big hammer,
Mhm.
and basically he wants to swing his hammer and try and hit you with massive crush attacks to
Oh,
stop
lovely.
you doing what you want to do.
Yeah. Okay.
Whether he can do that or not is another thing.
We'll see. Cool. Right, so ready to go?
Yeah, ready?
Yeah.
Cool. Do you want to see who goes first? Odds
Yeah.
or evens?
I'll go odds.
I'll go first.
Okay. This is a classic constructed game, I might add. Right then. Let's do it.
Let's do some fun stuff, shall we?
Please not.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for it. This could be the silliest thing you've ever seen.
That's right.
I'm gonna pitch that Scarface one to trigger my Mage Master boots, so the
Yeah.
next non-attack gets Go Again.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna play Showtime.
Yeah.
And dig into my deck, find a Guardian attack. I'm gonna get Crushed a Week.
Crushed a week. It's a good job I'm not weak then, isn't it?
And all I really wanted it for was to pay for the Go Again on Showtime. And I'm going to crush my helmet, paying with crush.
Yeah.
So I draw 5 at the end of my go.
Yeah.
And I will pass the turn,
Yeah.
draw 5.
No, no Arsenal. Okay. Yeah.
No Arsenal.
Okay, right then. So first of all, I'm going to play a Primeval Bellow for 0. As additional cost to cast it, discard a random card.
Okay.
Next brute attack gains +4.
Cool.
Get to Go Again after this. Discarded card is a Shadow Puppetry. Next brute attack gains +4. So I'm just going to swing with my knee axe, pitching a Deadwood Rumbler to pay for it.
Yep.
So it's a 7 attack, and it says whenever you attack with it, draw a card, then discard a card. If it's 6 or more power, it gets +2, so it will then become a 9 attack.
Yeah, cool.
Guys of the Shadow Realm. So it's just a 7.
Okay. It's just a 7. Let's throw 3 in front of it and take 4.
Okay, yeah.
Any reactions? No?
Nothing, no. This goes back here, this goes to the graveyard, this goes on the bottom. And then I will arsenal this card in hand and draw 4, and then it's your turn.
Cool. So, Showtime triggers.
Yeah.
I draw a card.
Lots of cards in hand.
Let's play Buckling Blow to use Brava.
Yeah.
Next attack's Dominate. Got 1 floating.
Yeah.
And I will swing with Disable.
Yeah.
It's 5. 7 to 2
So 7 coming in with Dominate, yeah?
Yep.
Right, so I can only block with 1 thing, so I block with this Bellow, which is 3.
Okay. And I'll hold.
Yeah. No defense reactions, no. So it's just 3 being soaked up.
Take it.
And then you crush me.
So yeah, disable.
What does that do?
Put the card on your arsenal on the bottom of your deck.
Arsenal bottom of the deck, lovely.
I will pass to you.
There. Cool. What I like about brutes, nice and easy turns. Just swinging with huge things. Right, so I'm going to play a Endless Maw, pitching Graveling Ground and Unworldly Bellow to pay for it. So,
Swing.
additional cost to do it, banish 3 random cards from my graveyard. 1, 2, 3. If a card with 6 or more power, no, it's a shame. There's no card with 6 or more power in there.
So they go in the damage zone.
So they go to the banish zone. So it's just a 6 attack.
It's just a 6.
That's it. Yep. Take 1.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, draw 4, you'll go.
Sweep for 7. And with checks down in blue.
So if there's 4 more damage, one of my things gets a counter.
Yeah.
Right. I'm not going to declare any defense.
No attack reactions.
Okay, defense reaction then. I'll play a Guardian of the Shadow Realm, pitching a Deadwood Rumbler. So I block 6 of it.
Yep.
Anything else?
Nope. Take 1.
Take 1 damage. No crush, thank goodness. My turn. So I will play a. So yeah, first of all, I'll crack this gauntlet to give my next attack +2.
Yep.
And then I'll play a Boneyard Marauder for 1, pixeling this to pay for it. So this is an 8 attack. Additional cost, banish 3 cards, that's the only ones I have. Revile will trigger because there's a 6 of power in there. So I don't lose any life from blood debt. Also, on that trigger of banish, I'm going to destroy also my Who's the Shadow Beast. Whenever a card of 6 or more is put into the banish zone, you may destroy it. If I do, gain action points. So I have another action after this.
I'll ball 6 to 2.
Yep. And then yeah, so that's still over there. And then I've got another action, so I'm just going to destroy this Bark Bone Trapping to roll a 6-sided dice and gain resource equal to half the number rolled.
Yeah.
So this is just a pure stab in the dark idea. 6, lovely old job. So I've got 3 action points. With those 3 action points, I will return Guardian of the Shadow Realm to my hand. Play 2, action, return it to your hand, activate it only if it's in your banished zone. So this will go back to my hand, which is the defense reaction.
Okay.
1 left over, which I will not use, I'll just keep this in hand. So that is my turn, but that will then go into Arsenal.
Yeah.
And then I'll draw 4. Alrighty. Yeah.
I will pitch a new water swing for 4.
4. Right. It's going to have to be done, isn't it? I'll have to just do this. No defense. Any attacks?
No reactions.
Alright, I'll just get rid of this then. So that costs 2. I will get rid of a pitching Mark of the Beast. So yeah, just defend 6.
Yep, cool. Oh, Arsenal and pass to you.
So I'm going to play Blood Tribute for 0, opt 1, then banish the top card of my deck.
Yep.
No, that will go to the bottom and then I banish the top card.
Yep.
Which is a 6 attack. Lovely, so I lose blood debt. And then I don't have any actions left because that's an instance. Right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. And then I'll just attack the axe, pitching both of these 2 to pay for it. So whenever you attack, draw, then discard a random card. 6 or more, so that's a 5. There's just not much thinking of brute decks. It's just like I'm just gonna see what happens. I'm sure Yazzie would disagree with that.
No defense, so attack reactions.
No.
So sink below.
Yeah.
I'm going to put bottom of the deck, draw behind. For facing as well.
Yeah. So fully blocked.
That's on the top. Yeah.
Fully blocked meat axe. Lovely. Arsenal, me, draw 4, and you'll go.
Swing the axe again. The axe. It's not an axe, it's a hammer. Hammer. It's hammer time. So just for 4.
Okay. Right. Block 3 of it with an unworldly bellow.
Mm-hmm. No attack or entry.
No.
So take 1.
Yep. First of all, I'll play an unworldly bellow, pitching blood tribute to make for it.
3.
Yeah, your next Shadow Brute attack action card. Oh, I didn't read that, never mind. So banish 3 random cards. Unworldly bellow, Guardian of the Shadow Realm, and a 6 attack, so no blood debt. No blood debt.
Last one.
So I'm just going to use this
Yep.
with the 1 floating I have over here.
Cool.
Destroy it, banish a card from your hand. If it's a shadow card, draw a card, which is. That's okay. That was a bit of a blunder by me, but never mind. Don't know why those are face down. Yeah, we'll go. I'll put this to Arsenal.
2 for Bravo.
Yeah. Dominating attack coming in.
Crush. Crippling Crush for 11. Dominated.
Yeah, so I can only block 3 of it with the card in hand. What happens if you discard 2 random cards?
Yeah.
Okay. So if it hits, just like
Deals 4. It deals 4.
deals 4. Right. So first of all, I will defend with barrage and beat down, and then no. Well, yeah, I do have a defense reaction as well,
Cool.
which will be the Guardian of the Shadow Realm.
Yep.
Getting rid of the hungering slaughter beast.
Cool. Take 2.
Take 2.
Call me in the morning.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
Yeah, that's 2.
Well, so I'm just going to swing with the axe,
Yep.
getting rid of the primeval bellow.
Yep.
Draw a card, and discard a random card. Don't know what order these are in. 6 attack. Goodness. All that trickery there.
It's discarded.
It's discarded, yeah, that's right.
So 6. Coming in for 5.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, no defense. Any attack actions?
No.
So I'll block it with sink below.
Yeah.
And then I will put. So this is dangerous.
Just go for it.
So yeah, I'll take 1.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go to end step, so I'll put this into the arsenal, and then I'll lose 6 life from
I've got 6 in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
from the blood debt,
That's
which I could not get rid of.
not good.
And I will. You'll go. Damn.
I will pitch sink below to use a crater.
Yeah.
So crush coming into +2. And then crush confidence for it.
So dominated.
Nope, no, basically. No domination.
So what happens if it crushes me?
They lose all hero card effects and activate their abilities until the end of their next turn. So you want to block it, or you're taking 6 damage.
Well, 6 damage again. Yeah.
So it's only if it does 4 or more. So you have to block 5, basically,
All right then.
to turn it off. Yeah, this is the when you told me you were playing Leviathan.
Yeah.
It's the one card I changed.
No,
I
definitely.
put a red one of those in instead of Disable.
Yeah.
Oh no, Slime Crush. So it's just.
Well, yeah, it just reads
It's just
extra damage on my turn.
Nuts against her later on in the game.
Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah.
if you can get one through, she's basically toast.
Yeah, definitely. 3 there.
Yep.
With beat down. 3 there with a Dread Screamer.
Okay. Take 2.
Take 2. My turn. Right, so first of all I'm going to play this from Arsenal, which is Shadow Puppetry.
Yep.
Next attack action card you gain +1.
Yep.
Go again. And if it hits, with the top card on my deck, I banish it.
Cool.
And then I'm going to play Hungering Slaughter Beast, pitching the Unworldly Bellow. So this is an 8 attack, it's additional cost, banish 3 random cards.
Yep.
Or tricky one anyway, so those are gone. Yeah, so 8. 8 attack.
Let's go. Let's just block 3.
Yeah.
Take 5.
Yeah, so 5 damage, and then I get to look at the top card of my deck, and I may banish it if I want to. I will not banish that. We trigger the thingies, and then draw 4. Then your turn.
Let's Bravo and then Buck and Blow for an 8 dominated.
Right, so we'll block just 3 of it with the beast.
Yeah, take 5. Let's see. Let's cast you.
Alrighty. Right, so first of all we will play we'll play Endless Maw for 3, pitching Soul Harvest to pay for it, which is a shame. Additional cost, banish 3 random cards. It's going to be a 9 attack if a 6 or more is banished this way. Yeah. Leviathan triggers 9.
Block 5.
Yeah.
Attack directions.
Nope.
Take for C. Yep.
Yep, so
That's me.
fully blocked.
Yep.
And then before the end, I'll just play a Blood Tribute, swap to 2.
Yep.
Banish the top one. In that order, I'll just banish this one, which is a barraging beatdown, and then we'll go.
I will answer pass.
Oh wow, okay, straight back to me.
Yep. It's all yours.
That was a lot of blocking though, that one there. Blocking more.
Mm.
Right, so Blood Tribute, opt 1 and then banish the top card.
Yep.
I'll banish Dread Screamer.
Easy.
Trigger the Vire. Not got it. Unworldly Bellow, pitching Primeval Bellow. Additional cost, banish 3 cards. Random. Next brute attack gains +3. I've still got 2 floating over here, so then play a Graveling Growl,
Yep.
which is a 8 attack coming in. I can only play it if I've banished a card with 6 or more, which I have done. So how many times can you block me? Block me forever. 3 cards. Come on now. Yeah.
I'll block 3.
Block for 8.
Yeah.
So that's all blocked then.
Yep. And I'll That's up to you.
Let's just do that. I have no cards. I didn't draw up the
Draw. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because you pass so quickly. Right, okay. Okay, so we'll play a Primeval Bellow. At additional cost to do it, discard a random card. Next brute attack against +4.
Yep.
Driving Beast Hulk gets discarded. And then I will play a Riding Beast Hulk for 2, pitching a Deadwood Rumbler. So this is a 10 attack. Banish 3 cards. If a card of 6 or more is banished this way, it gains Dominate.
Sorry, so yeah.
So if I banish a card of 6
Oh,
or more,
right, okay.
so yeah, we'll have Dominate. 10 attack Dominate.
Yeah, I took it.
Cool. Still higher life than me. Nice. And then draw 4 and you'll go.
Zealous for Bravo. Those for a dominating crippling crush coming for 11 dominating.
What does a crush do? Discard 2 cards?
2 cards, yeah.
Oh boy.
So you can use 1 to defend and you're going to use 2.
Yeah. So obviously I'll use this one to defend, which is the only one I have which defends for anything.
So, yeah.
And no defensive reactions.
No attack reactions. Take 8.
So I take 8. Discard 2 cards of my choice.
Yeah, I think you get to choose. Yeah, it's not random. Oh no, it is random.
It is random.
Let me do it.
Kill. Shadow of Blasphemous and Tear from Limb from Limb. Both cards I got yesterday. Brilliant. Okay. So I'm just to block on 7. Right.
That shit. Thank you.
That's right. This is lucky. This is a card you didn't discard from me, so I'm going to play a Blood Tribute, opt 2 and banish top 2. Otherwise I would have just died to Blood Debt. So I'm going to banish this. And I'll leave that on the top.
Cool.
And banish it, yeah. And then draw 4. You'll go. Could have just died then.
Let's go Crush Confidence.
Oh
and
no.
an Energy Potion.
Another card I have to block.
Yeah, you need to block. So if it deals 4 or more to a hero, they lose all hero card effects.
It's just one pummel away. One pummel away of just killing me though, isn't it? So I have to sort of overcommit, I think. Although, I'm going to do 3 there with the Primeval Bellow and 3 there with Grappling Ground, that's all I can do.
So 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go 1, do 1 damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
So ping me for 1.
And pass back to this will go in my ass.
Got the tempo back now. It's saving me, but my Blood Tribute again. So opt 1. Oh, alive. He just added to his debt though, didn't he?
Oh, dude, it's brilliant.
I'm going to put this into Arsenal, draw 4. The longer this goes on, yeah, not sure go.
Let's go Crush the Weak, playing with a
So
coming in for 5. Deals 4 or more, you can't play attack action cards with 3 or less base damage, which you're not going to do anyway.
no, alright, I'll just block with this 3 then, Unworldly Bellow.
Okay, and pummel for 3. So it's coming for 8. So take 5, unless you play defense.
No, so I take 5, so I'm on 1.
Put that on the last one.
On 1 life. Do I just go out on my own terms and dice Blood Debt? Just to not give me satisfaction.
It's a Leviathan thing to do.
It is, yeah. That's such block there. So yeah, I'm just going to pass on the dice blood debt.
Good game.
Nice.
Good game.
Nice one.
Oh man, I was just about to do dominating spinal crush.
I don't think I had a spine at that point.
It was already gone.
It was already gone.
Good game. Good
Yeah,
game.
good game. So thanks for tuning in to Go Again Gaming, the Let's Visit episode 2. We're here in Southampton, just chilling out before we go home. What did you think of the shop?
Yeah, I really liked the shop. It was quite vibrant, wasn't it? It was really unique. And the best bit about it for me was it had an alcohol license.
Alcohol license, absolutely. So get yourself down there if you are in Southampton, if you are a nerd, if you are a geek, go down there and have a look. It's absolutely awesome. Speaking of beer, let's go and have one.
Let's go.